right, welcome. My name is Andrew Isasi. I'm here with William LeFevre, and we're going to be talking about his How to Leverage Your Historical Assets to Create Organizational Value presentation at ARMA InfoCon 2020. Hello, William. How you doing?
I'm good. Excuse me. I'm good, Andrew. How are you today?
I'm great. Excellent. Well, tell us a little bit about the impetus of why you chose this topic for InfoCon 2020.
Well, Andrew, I wrote an article about this in Information Management magazine a couple of years ago. And I'm actually going to skip to the third question, the one that you're not going to ask me today, and answer it anyway. I have 30 years in as a records and information manager and also as an archivist, the two allied professions. And I looked towards the matrix of where archives and archival administration meet and records and information management meet, and notice that there's kind of a parsing of ways between the two allied professions. Records managers, which I count myself as one now, as a records manager for Fiat Chrysler Corporation, often end up discarding records and not thinking about their historical use. And in fact, our whole reason for being often is how quickly can we get rid of records? How quickly can we get rid of that risk? Whereas archivists have almost the opposite way of looking at things. How can we collect historical records? How can we safeguard them? Now, putting my records manager hat back on, and sometimes I hope it's not a dunce cap, I started to look at how we can enhance and emphasize records and information management through the use of historical records. How can we take the records that we might, as I said, historically want to get rid of and use them for training purposes, for purposes of rebranding and co-branding records, purposes of outreach and marketing, purposes of employee fulfillment, among others. And that's where really the background of it came from.
That's great. And it sounds like you've got a great background to contribute to the content. So tell us some of the key takeaways of the presentation for the audience.
Andrew, the key takeaways, I think, are first and foremost a way for records and information managers to look at the assets that they manage day to day in a different way. Taking off that records management cap and putting on an archivist or historian cap, and trying to figure out how can we leverage these records, can we use them for outreach within a company or outside of a company. Other key takeaways with that are figuring out where your historical records might be, figuring out what kind of groups can help you manage those historical records, and then going back to that first one, when you're getting out that message, what kind of tools you can use, for example, exhibits or articles, to get your message out and to help your brand, your organizational brand to move forward.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to listening to your presentation at ARMA InfoCon 2020, and thank you for taking time out of your busy day to talk to us about your presentation, and I hope you have a good one.
You too, Andrew. Take care.
Thank you.